welcome to the stage Keil Wilson presenting Fun with City Flags, Why Lincoln Needs a New Flag.
We're going to get this thing started right. So, my name's Keil Wilson. Welcome to Keil Wilson Presents Fun with City Flags. We're going to talk a little bit tonight about why cities need great flags and why the city of Lincoln badly needs a flag redesign. My interest in this topic got started when I listened to design expert Roman Mars give a TED Talk entitled, Why City Flags Are the Worst Design Thing You've Never Noticed. In his talk, Roman provides examples of what great flags look like these flags from Portland, Washington, D.C., and Chicago, and compares them to what bad flags look like from Cleveland and Milwaukee and San Francisco. Now, before we can start redesigning bad flags, we first need to know what good flags look like. So Roman provides 5 basic examples of good flag design. 1 is keep it simple. A child should be able to redraw it from memory. 2 is use meaningful symbols. 3, use 2 to 3 basic colors. 4, no lettering or seals. You're not going to be able to read them anyway. It's flying in the wind. Be distinctive or related is number 5, and what that means is either be entirely unique or be intentionally similar to another flag to show some sort of heritage or association with that flag. So think about how a lot of the British Commonwealth flags have a small Union Jack on them. They're trying to establish that relationship. So what I want to know from all of you is how many of you know what Lincoln's flag looks like? Cheer loudly if you know what Lincoln's flag looks like. Wow, that's way more than I thought it would be. That is so many more than I thought it would be. This is it. So it violates almost every rule of basic flag design. It's not simple. It's got too many colors. It's got words on that wagon wheel looking thing that's supposed to represent the university. And look, if you don't think our state capitol building looks like a phallus already, just wait till you see this thing flying in a stiff breeze. So the other thing about it really is those shocks of wheat there at the bottom don't do anything to distract from the phallic imagery. Plus, shocks of wheat and ears of corn don't really represent what Lincoln is today. They may have in 1931, but they don't today. Chicago's flag is flown everywhere in Chicago. It's an example, it's a great example of how a city flag can unite its citizens. It's a brand for the city. So I'm going to walk you through real quick an example of what Lincoln's city flag could look like. Now, I'm not a designer. This isn't a proposal. I just want to start a conversation. I want to get you started talking. So I'd start where Lincoln started. I'd add a blue line at the bottom of the flag to represent the Salt Creek and the Salt Basin, which is where the first settlers of Lancaster County landed and founded the city of Lincoln. After that, I'd add a red line at the top. Now, the red line at the top will represent the beautiful sunsets and skies that you see in Lincoln and across Nebraska. Both of these symbols could mean other things. For example, the red line could represent the University of Nebraska, which is important to us. And the blue line could represent the importance of governments, local, state, and federal, to the city of Lincoln. Finally, those lines could also represent our Lincoln Fire Department, or the Fire and Rescue, and our Lincoln Police Department. Now, I think the state, obviously, being the capital of the state of Nebraska is important to the city of Lincoln. And so I'd represent that with this big star right here in the middle. But I wouldn't stop there, because I want our flag to represent more than what we are, but also who we are. So I'd add 4 more stars to represent 4 values that I think are important to Lincoln. And that'd be community, family, faith, and industry. Now, here's the question. Have I convinced you that we can do better than this? Can we do better than our current city flag? I think so. The question you might be asking yourselves is, how does a city even go about making a change like this? And the good news is the North American Vexillological Association, those are the flag nerds, that's all you need to know. They have a process. Create enthusiasm for change. Get your government on board. Create a process to receive designs. Name a proper committee to judge them, and then have the city council vote. This is step one. I need you to go home. Talk to your friends and neighbors. Google the flag and show them how terrible it is. Then get online, post to social media, contact your city representatives. Let's make Lincoln's flag something we'll all be proud to display. Thank you.